Ymir, a wiry man with eyes the color of a stormy sky, heard the desperate cries before he saw them. A mother tiger, magnificent even in her terror, was trapped in a crude snare, her powerful paws tangled in the thick wire. Her cub, barely bigger than a house cat, was struggling in the muddy water of the nearby stream, its panicked whimpers echoing the mother's enraged roars. Ymir's heart clenched. He knew this terrain. He knew the ruthlessness of the poachers who frequented these woods. He knew that if the cub drowned, the mother's grief would be immense, and her fury, upon escape, even more dangerous. He moved swiftly, the jungle's shadows concealing his approach. Reaching the stream, he plunged into the icy water, ignoring the biting chill. He scooped up the sodden cub, its tiny body trembling violently. He wrapped it in his shirt, feeling its weak heartbeat against his chest. The cub's whimpers slowly subsided, replaced by a weak, kitten-like purr. Turning his attention to the mother, Ymir saw the trap, a vicious network of wire and rusty metal, biting into her flesh. He searched frantically for a tool, finding only a discarded wrench near a fallen log. He worked quickly, the wrench's metal biting into the wire, the sound surprisingly loud in the oppressive silence. Just as he loosened the last strand, he heard the crunch of leaves, the unmistakable sound of approaching poachers. Two figures emerged, their faces obscured by shadows, their eyes glittering with malice. Ymir knew he couldn't fight them. He had nothing but a wrench. Instead, he let out a deafening yell, mimicking the warning call of a rhinoceros, a sound that would send shivers down the spine of even the bravest poacher. He then launched himself toward them, waving the wrench wildly, creating a diversion. The poachers, already spooked by the tiger's enraged roars, hesitated, their eyes widening. They turned and fled, their fear palpable. Ymir collapsed, exhausted, onto the muddy bank, the cub nestled securely against him. The tigress, freed from her bonds, watched them from a distance, her eyes narrowed in suspicion. Days later, Ymir was tracking a deer near the same stream. He heard rustling in the undergrowth and felt a cold prickle on his neck. Two poachers emerged, armed with machetes. This time there was no escape. Just as the blades descended, a roar erupted that shook the very earth. The tigress, her eyes burning with fury, sprang from the shadows, scattering the poachers like leaves before a storm. She stood between Ymir and his attackers, her massive body a shield against their fear, her low growl a terrifying promise. The poachers, their faces etched with terror, didn't need a second warning. They fled deeper into the jungle, their previous confidence replaced by abject fear. Ymir watched the tigress retreat to the shadows, a silent thank you passing between them. He knew he had earned the respect of a creature who understood loyalty and courage as deeply as he did.